y'all saw it. Y'all saw it just like I did. So anyway, I just want to show y'all, you know, those pictures. It's pretty much from beginning to end. And I have more pictures, you know, along the way or whatever. But that's pretty much from beginning to end. Y'all saw, they gone, honey, gone. So yeah, from all the you know, braids, tight twists, tight sew-ins, glue on weaves, girl, stop. Stop. Yeah. So that's what, those things are what caused the damage to my edges and the demise of my edges, because them babies gone, honey. But so I just wanted to share that. And I know I showed in the previous video a little clip, so I'll show another one, a little clip of, you know, what my hair is looking like now. But yeah, I had went to, you know, the doctor, dermatologist, and different places, and you know, I tried all the oils, creams, butters, hair vitamins, butter concoctions, and everything you could think of, and nothing worked. So I ended up going to the doctor, and the doctor ended up prescribing me a cream to, you know, put in those spots, and it's supposed to cause excessive hair growth. Well, right along here, all around this, all it did was cause nasty, ugly bumps. You heard me? Ugly bumps. And it was not cute. And on one of those pictures, the one where I have it, it say like front, side, other side, or something like that. It say on it. You could see some of the bumps up there, but that's when the bumps had started to dissipate. They started to go down, but you can see on there where it got like the collage on that picture, you can see some of the bumps, but they were nasty. And so I stopped that cream, and then I went back to the doctor, and so I had got a referral to the dermatologist. So I ended up going to the dermatologist, and when I went to the dermatologist, you know, they ask you all the typical questions that they're gonna ask you, and then they look at your scalp. So they looked at my scalp and everything, and they were like, well, yeah, it doesn't look like your follicles are dead. Your hair is gonna grow back. And I'm like, really? Because I've been trying stuff for years and nothing's worked. So when I told them that, they was like, yeah, it's probably because your follicles are dormant, meaning they're not active, they're not doing anything. They were like, so you just have to give it some time. And I'm like, some time? I done gave it some years. What you talking about? And but yeah, they was like, just give it some time, and you know, because you look like you have just a little inflammation. I'm like, okay. So they were like, but yeah, once the inflammation go down, your hair will grow back, because your follicles are not dead. And I'm looking like, okay. That's how, like, I'm in there like, okay. And it's like, yeah, it's gonna grow back. I'm like, okay. So I leave and I go home, and I'm, in a way, I'm like, that was a waste of my time, you know. And then on the other hand, I was like, okay, I'm a little hopeful. They said my follicles not there. You know, they went to school for this. I didn't. And so I'm hopeful. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to keep trying, you know, the creams, the butters, the pills, as in the vitamins, lotions, potions, whatever. I'm going to keep trying, you know, and nothing happened. As I said, nothing happened. The follicles were dead. Straight up dead. They might just didn't want to hurt my feelings or whatever, but honey, they were dead. So I ended up you know, just keep researching on the internet, you know, looking everywhere that I could, trying to find something that was gonna help. Because like I said, I was still a little hopeful, you know. Like I said, they went to school for this, I didn't. And nothing worked. So, you know, in turn, I ended up, you know, I became depressed, you know, angry, bitter, just frustrated. Because I'm like, what in the world? I know something gotta help, you know. Because I was like, okay, at some point I want to wear my own hair and not feel like, gosh, I gotta put on a wig, or gosh, I gotta try to, you know, camouflage it with a swoop or something. And though I wore all those styles, wigs were never something I wore. But I said, well, to give my hair a break from, you know, like the tugging and the pulling, maybe let me try, you know, like a wig. So I ended up making me a wig, and I was like, okay, I kind of like this. Not really, I'm lying. But it was something, you know, to wear. And so I made a wig, I wore the wig, but I still searched and looked for stuff to, you know, help grow my hair back. And of course, I tried everything I could possibly find. Purchased stuff, or I got my husband to purchase stuff off the internet all the way from Australia. And we paid a pretty penny for that stuff. It didn't work. It didn't work. And that man, he was like, look, yo, if you order one more thing to grow your hair, to grow your hair back, man, you better get out of here. Just leave it. Just leave it. And so when he was like, just leave it, just leave it, I'm like, I ain't just leaving my hair. This is my hair, you know? And but yeah, I was like straight up crazy. Like, I would purchase anything. And so anyway, I said, look, now it's got to be something out here. So I kept searching on the internet and searching on the internet, because I, you know, I'm so tired of, you know, like the embarrassment and all of that stuff. Like I said, the wind go, and then you like, oh God, somebody saw that. And so like, I was tired of all that stuff. It's like, you know, cover up, like bondage, like let me loose, let me free. So yeah, I just kept searching. And then one day, as I'm searching, I see something, you know, like I'm just searching like stuff for hair loss. I know y'all can't see what I'm looking at, but stuff for hair loss and all of that. And I see something pop up about hair transplant, and I'm like, what's this? Like literally, like, what's this? And so I started searching for that. And wouldn't you know it, I'm like, wow, is this really a thing? Like, I didn't even know it was a thing. And so I kept searching and searching and searching. And so I kept searching, looking for, you know, information about it. And I searched for a couple of years. And so finally I said, well, okay, I'm gonna, you know, go see somebody about, you know, possibly having this done. So I went to a place, and I could tell right away, like, this ain't gonna be the place for me. So I just kept searching. I went to, you know, like different states, men, women, everywhere. And I just was not finding what I was looking for. And more so what I was looking for, you know, somebody who was gonna care, and where I don't feel like, okay, I'm just another patient and they just like pay your money and let's get this done. I was looking for somebody who, you know, was gonna care and walk me through the process and answer any questions, any concerns I had, you know, like at any time. And so I searched, and I searched for about 2 or 3 years. And then, you know, I would tell people, you know, like what I'm searching for, and tell them, you know, about my hair and things of that nature. And some people would be like, what, you gonna get that done? Or what, that's the price they said, you gonna pay that? And other people will, you know, like have compassion and take interest in it, and interest in trying to help me. And whether it was an encouraging word, or, you know, just trying to help me find a place or anything. And so I kept searching. And then one day, matter of fact, this year, I was searching on the internet, and I kept saying, look, now I know it got to be some women out there who look like me, meaning African American women, who has had this done, and who has, you know, at least shared a few pictures or something, so that I can see, to help, you know, ease my discomfort about it. Like, I knew, like, if nothing else was gonna work, you know, I knew I was gonna get this done, but I just needed to find somebody who, you know, had this done, and that shared at least a little bit about it. And I didn't find much, but then I ended up coming across a few ladies who had it done. And so I looked at their pictures, and they share like their price, and they share where they went and everything, and the doctor's names and things like that. So I was like, okay. So I looked at their pictures, and I ended up looking at some of the places that they share, and one place in particular, you know, stuck out to me, you know, like from viewing their website and all those things, and they had videos, and I saw women who looked like me. And so I said, well, I'm gonna call this place and schedule a consultation and see what they say. Well, I called the place, and I just felt like a sense of peace, you know, just from speaking over the phone with them. And I was like, okay, this could possibly be the place. Well, they scheduled me a consultation, and it was in a whole nother state from where I live at. So I was happy that, you know, they were willing to, you know, they could do FaceTime consultations, Skype, you know, on your phone. They could talk to you over the phone and try and, you know, do the consultation that way. But they had various ways they would do the consultation. And so, yeah, I ended up doing the phone consultation. Not the phone, sorry. But the I did a FaceTime consultation. And when I was speaking with the doctor and everything, you know, he was telling me, I showed him, you know, my hair and all of that, and he was telling me, you know, like, yeah, that'll be a good option and all this and that. But what stuck out to me was, you know, they let you know, like, but if you're gonna do this, you know, the things that you used to do as far as your hair go that caused the damage, you know, that wouldn't be a wise choice to proceed with doing those things if you do it, or else, you know, you're pretty much gonna waste your money. When he told me the price, I was just like, okay, well, maybe need to save a little more or whatnot, and then I will be back in contact. Well, let me tell you, thank the Lord, thank the Lord, thank the Lord, because I ended up, you know, being able to call them back like within a week and schedule to have it done. But what really sold me, and they weren't trying to sell me now, but what really sold me, like I said, you know, for them to, you know, just be accessible to you and talk to you about your concerns and answer any questions you have. And it was never like, oh God, another question or anything like that. And the fact that, you know, I was able to see the other ladies and see part of their journey as far as, you know, like their pictures, and them telling you, you know, how it felt, how they felt afterwards, and you know, their price, and just different things where, you know, stuff that make you feel more and more comfortable with something, especially something you've never done and you don't know what to expect. So I was happy about that. And so I ended up getting it done. And so what you see here is not the end result, but this is the beginning, because I just recently had this done. And when I say recently, I'm just over my 1 month mark. And when I say just over, I mean like 5 days over, like literally my 1 month mark. So like it's been 35 days, and already this is what you can see. And remember, in those clips that I showed, there was nothing here. It was bald, like skin bald. Y'all heard me in the other one. Like a newborn baby's bottom, honey. It was bald, no hair. And so that's what I had done. So I'm gonna be, you know, sharing and showing, you know, like my progress throughout the months or whatever. And, you know, just typical questions that people have, like, where did you go? How much was it? Did it hurt? Do you have a scar? Because that was my like huge concern. Like, I do not want a scar on my head. And you know, so that'll be like some of the questions that I'll be answering, and plenty other questions, because it's resources out there and it's people out there. But like I said, when I was searching, I didn't really find what I was looking for. So I'm here and I'm willing to, you know, be open and honest and transparent about it. This ain't easy, because like I said, man, in this day and time, can we become a meme in 2 seconds? Yeah, okay. But it's all good. It's all good. And after having it done, you know, like, I'm in a whole different, you know, like headspace, mentally, emotionally, you know. Yeah. So I'm just here to share and to hopefully, prayerfully, you know, help somebody, whether it be, you know, like with an encouraging word, you know, about hair loss or anything, because a lot of us African American females, we deal with it, but we deal with it in silence as far as, you know, like hair loss. Because we don't want to share with people, because we don't know what people will say, or the fact that we know, you know, people are just mean and they'll laugh, they'll pick, but at the end of the day, I'm here to help somebody, like I said, whether it be with an encouraging word, whether it be, you know, like with resources of, you know, like where I went, things I've tried, you know, any of that. So if my story can help somebody, I'm thankful and I'm grateful for that. And yeah, I'm here to share. Like I said, I'll be doing, you know, like updates, sharing, you know, before and afters, and, you know, like progress pictures of, you know, my hair and the growth over the months or whatever. And I'm just grateful and I'm thankful, you know, that I even found that was a thing, you know. And, you know, in a couple of months, prayerfully, you know, I can toast this, you know, I can toss it and get rid of it, because I just want to be free and just be me. I can't sing, but it's all good. I ain't trying to, but you know, and just be me, just live life as me. And what I mean by that is, like I said before, you know, in my previous video, nobody want to feel like they have to, you know, wear headpieces, wigs and weaves because they have to. If we do it, you know, I know for me, I want it to be a choice, but I don't want it to have to be, you know, like a necessity, something I have to do because I don't have any other options, any other choice, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say just to be free and be me. I want to have choices. I want to have options. Like, I'm not interested in the wig. I'm not interested in the weaves. I've been there. I've done that. And that's just not something I'm interested in. That's not where I am in my walk right now. And honey, for the pennies, it ain't even no pennies. For the coins that me and my husband gave up so that, you know, I can have this done, be, you know, have my hairline restored crown, you know, have my crown restored, honey. Ain't nobody got time to be ripping that back off, you know. It was not cheap, but I mean, it was reasonably priced, and I'm thankful that we could afford it, you know, to have it done. So yeah, anybody got time to be trying to rip that back out? So like I said, in a couple of months, prayerfully, I'll be able to toss that right on in the trash, honey, and won't even look back. Okay. And I'm just being for real with you. So anyway, just wanted to share that. And so like I said, I'll be sharing, you know, updates and before and after pictures, and I'll be showing my during the process. And I actually got some good video and good pictures of me actually having the hair transplant done. They were so cool, y'all, like so cool. They took my phone or my iPad for me, you know, because I'm up here like this trying to, you know, record, and they're like, girl, we got it, you know what I'm saying? And so they did some of the recording and the pictures for me so that I could see. So I'm gonna be sharing all that. I'm sure. Okay, so anyway, you beautiful people have a blessed day, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Bye bye.